Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Manuscript. Today we are gonna be doing a sketchbook tour and it's time to see Inktober 2025. As promised, we have here the start of Inktober 2025 sketchbook tour. I have done this challenge during the month of October, okay? Because I was doing two other drawing challenges, the Tales of Alethrion challenge and the DISember challenge. You haven't seen this one yet, okay? You may have seen a couple of videos, you may have seen some drawings of me doing this, but the whole thing as a compilation, this is the first time, okay? So for those who don't know what is Inktober or this type of drawing challenges, this is a month full of drawings. The Inktober organizers, they provide us with a list of prompts, 1 word per day for 31 days. And you need to do a drawing. You need to post it online if you can, and you need to tag them and everything so you can see as well other people participating, other artists doing their own drawings. Some years I have done an approach of doing individual characters. Some other years I've done like a mini story. This one is one of those. I've done a mini comic, and you can see as well some of the previous Inktovers here, okay, in a playlist. And now let's go into prompt 1, Mustahce. For Mustahce, I decided to do, inspired as well by Tales of Alethrion that I love, to do a character that could be an adventurer, cowboy, ranger with this kind of particular mustache that is very long, and you know, with the hat and everything. Something kind of a little bit funny in a way, no? So the one with the mustache is a dangerous man. I try to keep always, or most of the time, my extra challenge is I keep the first word as a, let's say, model or guide, okay, of the whole challenge. And in this specific one, I try to add a little bit of text to use the word as well, like mustache, use it in the drawing, okay? So the one with the mustache is a dangerous man. So now, page 2 is weaving his mustache. He weaves with his magic hand. He has a magic hand. We don't know why and we don't know how. Okay, this is a close-up panel. If you want to learn about panels and what's the difference between one or the other one, or the detail panel, for example, you can click here. They have a playlist so you can learn very, very basic notion. Any person can do this just with pencil and paper. You can do it with your kids, doesn't matter your age, you can do it anytime, it's very short, and you can learn all of these things, okay? Crown is the next one, and only bows to the headless crown. So I done this kind of broken throne with a figure there and a floating crown on top, giving a little bit of mysterious. So he is actually looking up to something or someone. Okay, Murky, bloody, lonely. Murky is his path. Here he is fighting a lot of bad guys. They look like small goblins or something. He's defeating them all here on the sides. Okay, all of these drawings, when I do a little bit of a scene, I enjoy it a lot because it's kind of something that I would like to have more time to do this nicer or do this with the computer as well. This is just you know, sketches and things, but yeah. Number 5, deer. Dealing with the deer of the past. This is him kind of when you are in a video game and you are doing missions, collecting bounties or doing things like this, and you are paying paying like a tribute to someone or giving some confirmation of the kill as to someone, to like the boss. It's kind of, this is a mystical character, and he's giving him this payment, this kind of, this is what I've done. So I capture or I eliminated these bad guys, okay? The deer of the past, and with the shadow, he has him in the shadow and everything. I've done a lot of cross around as well. Number 6 is pierce. And then we have a little bit of the fantasy and the conflict here that I wanted to introduce. Nothing can pierce his heart it was stolen by a cunning one. So while he's fighting other goblins, other trolls, he's very upset. He's kind of putting his cape, his cloak on the side, and you can see there is a hole on his chest. He's very irritated about this. And how can a person survive without a heart, or without, with a massive hole in the chest? We don't know, but he's able to. This is the mysticism of the story, the magic of the story, okay? Number 7, Starfish, the one with the starfish scar. So, in theory, with this, I want to represent that this is the guy who actually stole the heart. How I played this is, I wanted this guy to have some sort of nemesis, some sort of enemy, and with the starfish I played like he has this kind of massive mark here, like a burn, in the shape of a starfish, okay? Number 8 is Reckless. Reckless youth. He allowed him first strike. Being a ranger, being strong, being alive, for many time, and collecting bounties and everything. This is kind of the past, like a flashback. Cocky. He allowed the enemy to hit him first, and he pierced him, and you see how the heart is pierced outside. He's with a suffering face, like, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Number 9 is Heavy. You see how upset he is. The heavy burden of losing drove him mad. This guy is not used to lose, so I try to draw him a little bit one piece here, like a little bit of madness, shouting with energy and everything out, like blood, because this is just when he realized he shouldn't have done that, okay? Then we have next one, that is Sweep. He would sweep the floor with them all, trying to find this man, okay? So this man, after this fight, disappears. He has no clue where he is, and obviously he's trying to track him to recover his heart. And on the way, he's eliminating anything and anyone who is in the path. And curiously, I'm drawing this guy, observing him the whole time. There is every now and then you will see this guy or some of these guys showing up, like he's being watched as well at the same time, okay? Number 11 is Sting. And I write here, in the meantime, far away, in a certain Sting court. So there is something there in the middle. It looks like a heart. And then you see all these bees flying around, all these flowers here, the sting there in the middle, like there is something going on here, natural. Okay. Number 12 is Shredded. We do a close-up in that container, like a little bit of Beauty and the Beast. And we see there is a shredded heart in pieces, a shredded heart still beating, so it's still alive, okay? More magic things for the story. Number 13, Drink. Apparently, there is this small tap at the back, and someone, like a girl type of hand, a drink is poured daily. So this, I wanted to give the intention of this is kind of someone used this heart in some sort of a potion, okay? Number 14, Trunk. For Trunk, I decided to go for the elephant approach, and then, while Trunk, the Starfish Scar, and Co. watch. So this is the guy with the starfish scar at the back, as you can see here and here, that is going on the front. I made him, the Trunk, be his name, because the Trunk, and I have some of the bad guys with him, okay? Some of these thugs with him, or other bounty hunters, or the other bad guys, okay? Now, the next one is Ragged. Ragged becomes proper once again. So this massive blob, in theory, is whoever and whatever was drinking from this elixir, this potion, and it has reduced the size to this kind of looking like a wet type of character, the type of elf or something. It transformed into smaller size something, okay? Next one is Blunder. And what a blunder! She forgot who she was. So then she ends up looking like this cute kind of elf witch something. And because this potion, this is like a monster or something, who, because drinking the potion, has come back to his natural state, her natural state, and this has made her forget about everything, okay? Next one is Ornate, number 17. So he took the ornate seat for himself. No one dared to complain. So we have Trunk, the Starfish scar, sitting in the throne. Now, okay, we were working for you. Now you don't remember anything. I'm not gonna pass this opportunity. I'm gonna take over. So he takes over. The girl is like, with a question mark, like, ooh, what is happening here? I don't know what's happening here. These guys are like as well surprised as well. And again, we have the observer, the watcher, all the time in the background there, watching everything that is happening there. Next one is Deal. The guys are conspiring, the thugs are conspiring against him, like that was never part of the deal. And this guy here is like, shh, not now, not now, it's not moment to fight here. He's too strong, actually, to be able to be defeated. Next one, Arctic. We keep following the story of our guy, trying to find the Starfish and the Trunk, so he's having a map here. Against his captain's advice, Arctic Fox gave him key directions. He's like, is that way? And this is like, we told you, we shouldn't have done anything. Probably these guys are working for him, are in league with him. Maybe he's a bad guy that is not using properly his assets, and this guy is upset with him. Maybe there's some background there. This is opening me, for example, to do more stories with these guys and to create more lore and world building and expand this story if I want to expand this story. That is something that I love to do, by the way. 20, Rivals. Straightforward, following instructions from Arctic Fox. We go there. So at last, the rivals meet once again. So we see this ominous, dark type of a scene where we are approaching here, okay? We are approaching the scene and we see Trunk, the Starfish scar, there in darkness. I don't know, has he got extra power? Is he consumed by the throne? Something we do not know, but he's bad. 21 is Blast. No mercy. With a blast, his trunk is gone. So we are not playing here. We arrive there into the scene shooting. The trunk is gone. The surprise in his face and the panic in his face is obvious there in the scene. Number 22 is Button. And then we have the witch on the side. And he's like, what? The bullet is a button. Very innocent, very funny, pointing. There is a button there. So we are actually a character, a ranger, an adventurer, who is using all the means necessary to do whatever he needs to do. He has no bullets, he's going to use anything he can to shoot at the enemy, okay? Then 23 is Firefly. The enemy attacks back, the nemesis attacks by with Firefly attack, spitting fireflies properly. You see, little fires there from the mouth. This is a little bit inspired as well by the mummy, when the mummy is opening the mouth and shooting all the plague from the mouth and everything and attacking the people. And then 24 is Rowdy. That thing is wild, it's wildfire, attacking everything, going everywhere. Is you know, the guys are running away, everything's running away, but he's firm in the middle, strong in the middle. What a rowdy bunch he thinks for himself. Like he just wants to quiet them out, and he's actually waving his hand again. Maybe this is just decoration. Next one, it's Inferno. And then we are shocked, basically, here. We are thinking like, what? Wait, why wouldn't he move in this Inferno? We see the reflection in our eyes of the guy still sitting there. You see with the flames, the black flames surrounding him and everything, like he's being consumed. Why is that? Is he stuck into the thing? Is he magically binding himself to the throne, bounded there? We do not know yet. 26, Puzzling. He's gone. Puzzling. An oddly familiar side. I think this is the idea that because he sat on the throne not being powerful enough and attacking from the throne, he has drained all his energies, all his, let's say, spiritual energy or magic, and he's sitting there, he's attached basically to the throne, and funnily enough looking pretty similar to the throne from the beginning, kind of creating some sort of a loop, even if it is not the same character, some sort of a loop that whoever sits on the throne, okay, may be not deserving of sitting on the throne, okay? Number 26, Onion. He focuses in what he needs to focus anyway. He replaces his heart with an onion, so he magically bloop, 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 puts his hand inside this protection kind of bubble, let's say, because I made it like a bubble with all these bubbles around to recover his heart. 26, we're almost at the end. Skeletal. The enemy wasn't dead, and he tries a last attack, a last movement, so it's like, do not dare to bother him now, you skeletal being. So she actually, that she was the bad one before, strong, she's able to, you know, shout a similar attack like psh, and destroy him completely. You know, he's falling into pieces here, he's just like deformed, dying basically, while we are here like ha ha ha, the first time that we are happy in this story, and we see our hero, our adventurer, recovering his heart. Okay, next one is lesson 29. Lesson number 1, never get distracted. She is telling him, and he's like, haha, yeah, I'm sorry, I was just too focused in recovering my heart, and you know, I couldn't see the bad guy behind me. That's very nice. They are being very cute, very, oh, what's going on here? These guys are actually maybe liking each other or something. We don't know what's going on there as well. Opening the story to maybe do more things. Then, number 30, Vacant, the girl who is a witch, elf type of thing. She is fixing the space in his heart, the hole, the vacant hole in his chest is fixed. He is very like, oh, like using the magic like a spider net and connecting all the things. We are actually surprised because we weren't expecting actually this to happen. We didn't know actually that this could actually happen, and we could call back to normal, more or less. Okay, and then the last one is award, the prize for our hero after this long adventure, the award. And surprisingly, he ranks up, becoming a Mandragon, unexpected award granted by her healing magic. So because he was healed with this magic from her, that she's been cute there as well on the side, like obviously she is liking him, he became a Mandragon. This is something that I like to do, because this guy may be connected to the one I'm gonna put here for another sketchbook tour that you're gonna see from a previous year, okay? Because this may be the origins of our Mandragon, maybe, okay? So you can read it how you want, you can understand it how you want. Obviously, this is always open to interpretation, but the story is open to continue. This may be a prequel type of story before the other one, and it can be very interesting if you check that other video as well. So this is Inktober 2025 sketchbook tour. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it, and feel free to ask anything or comment anything in the comment section. I didn't put any video recommendation, but I'll put a couple random during the video, so feel free to have a look to those ones as well. Okay, so this is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mustahce. I hope you enjoyed the video, you enjoyed this kind of sketchbook tour, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.